Hello, and welcome back to Book Readings with King Coyotes. We shall continue where we left off. Please enjoy. Lucy shook her ponytail. We make them. I make them, said her mother. I'm learning, said Lucy. Penny kettle pots and crafts. We're famous. Mom sells them at the market on Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday afternoons. When there's a craft fair at Scrubbly Garden Center, she takes some there. Lots of people buy them. I bet, said David with a nod of admiration. Do you make them here? Miss Pennycettle pointed at the ceiling. I have a small studio in one of the bedrooms. It's called the Dragon's Den, Lucy said mysteriously. She put her hands behind her back and swung her shoulders. You're not allowed to enter. Lucy, don't tease, her mother chided. Turning to David again, she said, I'll gladly show you around once you've settled in. Well, if you decide to take the room, that is. David ran a hand through his mop of brown hair. Dragons. It was certainly different from his last place, where all you got were spiders and the occasional mouse. It's perfect, he said. Just what I want. If you and your dragons will have me, Miss Pennycettle, I'd like to move in right away. Call me Liz, she said, holding out a hand. We'd love for you to stay, wouldn't we, Lucy? Lucy wiggled her nose. That depends on the other thing. Other thing? Said Liz. What other thing? Lucy smiled directly at David and said, Do you like... peas? Peas, said Miss Pennycettle, cutting in again. We're having shepherd's pie for dinner. Could you eat a few peas? Yes, said the tenant, looking slightly confused. Lucy squared up to her mother and hissed. Mom, you know I wasn't going to say peas. She made a grumpy-sounding and turned on her heels. I'm going out to look for Conqueror again. I don't think so, said her mom, catching hold of her shoulders. You're going to help me peel potatoes. She pushed Lucy to the door like a shopping cart. We'll leave you to settle in, David. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to call. Dinner in about an hour, okay? Great, he said, smiling politely, still wondering what Lucy had been intending to say. Instinct warned him not to ask. Instead, he pursued a more urgent matter. Excuse me, where's the bathroom? Top of the stairs to the left. Turn left, said Liz. Remind me to find some towels for you later. David nodded. I'll be quick. He glanced at Lucy as he stepped into the hall. It's not fair, she complained, folding her arms. Kitchen, said her mom, and that was that. With a shake of his head, David started up the stairs. If first impressions were anything to go by, life with the Pennycettles promised to be an interesting, if slightly unusual experience. Proud-eyed dragons, a dippy cat, wind chimes at the window, someone called Conqueror, whoever he was, and now this... He slowed to a halt at the top of the stairs, his eye drawn to a sign on a door across the landing. Dragon's Den. It was hand-painted golden green with bright orange flames leaping up around the lettering. David drummed his fingers on the banister rail. The desire to have a peek inside was enormous, but the door to the studio was firmly closed, and if Liz came up and caught him sneaking, it would be goodbye, Mr. Rain, and no shepherd's pie either. Casting temptation aside, he went into the bathroom and switched on the light. There, he met his second dragon. Thank you for joining me with another Book Readings by King Coyotes. Join us next time as we continue on. Peace and love, and as always, read on.